People think that this place, either they think it's going to be like a total paradise where you just get to roll around in cute animals all the time, or they're like, oh my God, how do you study, work, live a normal life as a young person in a share house with that many animals and that kind of responsibility.
This isn't your ordinary share house.
Calm down.
Animals outnumber the humans.
They're not very good with paying rents, but otherwise they're pretty interesting to live with.
Set on 5 acres, you won't find your usual animal residents.
The dingoes and the foxes, there's also the cats. We've got 2 rats and Otis, who's a ferret.
But it's not for everyone.
I had another housemate a couple of years ago who was allergic to cats too. Like, that did not work out.
There's Charlie, who founded the share house and the animal rescue.
If you didn't feel personally responsible for 47 animals, why would you live with them?
His girlfriend Claire.
Did he actually say that he didn't want someone straight to move in? I know we were laughing about it in the kitchen.
Marius, who's recently moved in.
I did want a pet-friendly place. This is obviously very pet-friendly.
And all the rescue volunteers.
I don't think it's the type of place where you just move in and you just don't, ow, baby. He likes noses.
With rent to pay and the upkeep of the shelter, they're desperate to find a new housemate.
Pretty much as soon as possible, we need to fill the room.
But with so many animals and an hour from the nearest city, can they find anyone who can handle all this?
People think it's pretty mad, in both senses of the word.
Welcome to the Animal House.
Yeah, we have a pretty out there share house as far as things go, 3 human residents and 40 plus animal residents. It's not for everyone. We had one housemate move out because she felt that I wasn't around enough or concentrating enough on housemate things. The final straw was that she really wanted there to be a separate animal washing machine and a separate human washing machine. We only own one washing machine. She went out and got another one, but then I washed some kind of milky kitten bedding in the human washing machine. And she found out about it. But I kind of said, look, at the end of the day, the animals come first. And she said, that's a problem for me. Like, you have other people in your life. And I said, that's just how it goes. So the animal rescue that I run here is Sydney Fox Rescue, and then we have Sydney Dingo Rescue. But essentially we work with the animals that no one else can take or that no one else wants to work with. The so-called ferals, the invasive animals, are pest species. When these guys came in as rescues, they were living in a pretty shit situation. So to see them just letting people pick them up and being able to meet strangers and go out, it's a big difference. I mean, they put on 25% of their body weight, since they came in, they were that skinny,
I would love to see all animals free, but unfortunately that's not the case for a lot of animals, and the only option for them, once they have been bred into captivity or rescued as an orphan and can't fend for themselves in the wild, is to live in captivity. So it's the best option for them at this time.
So it's a pretty busy day today. We've got new volunteers coming in to train, and then everybody sort of collectively going to sort of form a bit of a team for a working bee. I would face the door of the cubby house facing the door of the pen, so it needs to... It needs to rotate clockwise.
Charlie is a very unique guy. He's extremely passionate about what he does, to the point where he puts others, especially the animals, before himself.
Oh, don't. I'm terrified of spiders. I definitely relate more to animals than people. Animals are very genuine and very honest. There's no bullshit. I'll wait till we bring the feeds down. Slim, calm down.
We're pretty lucky our volunteers are super respectful. But yeah, for more introverted people, it can be a bit like, oh, I don't want to go out into those common spaces because I don't feel like seeing people and that kind of thing. But most of the time we're just stoked to see volunteers because otherwise it's just us doing it.
I kind of am out of the house a lot in terms of work and uni, so I don't know all the volunteers as of yet. Sometimes I'll just walk in and there'll be someone in the house I don't know, and I'm like, okay, I suppose you're, Charlie, you're not just someone who's broken in to make a sandwich.
Ready? Frosty, ready? I don't know how Charlie does uni and work and has all these guys running around. I've been here for about a year. I can see the admin side of it that mostly Charlie's running, so it's a lot of work.
Go, Marius. You can do it.
Thanks. I feel part of the house to a certain extent. I do help out with a few things and sometimes feeding them, and I suppose kind of lending an extra hand.
Living in a share house, I guess, with so many animals, I'm always convinced my housemates are going to move out. So often me and Claire are like, why does Marius live here?
Is that helping at all?
No, it's about that.
I'm 18 years old. This is my first share house. I've never done it, obviously, but I would bet that they're probably a bit different to this one. Didn't expect the dingoes to howl quite so on time every morning.
Sorry, I'll stop micromanaging. I'm worried when a new animal arrives and, maybe they cry at night and housemates aren't going to get enough sleep and they're going to get cranky and they're going to move out. Or I'm worried when the fridges accidentally turn off and meat juice defrosts and pours all over the porch. So as glad as I am that other people want to partake in that journey, I don't always understand it. Good work, team.
This is where our new housemate is moving in.
This is the spare room. We do have an empty room to fill. Our rent's gone up. Money's pretty tight. I only work part-time and study as well, so it would be good to have some of the burden of the rent shared.
With the working bee done, they turn their attention to urgently filling the room.
Yeah, and then I put like wildlife rescuers seek housemate, like cheap, pet-friendly.
Pet-friendly. Pets aren't always friendly, though.
The pets aren't always friendly. We need to talk about noise in general and that, like,
Dingo
the animals
house.
wake up pretty early. Like, if they're not a morning person, they have to be a deep sleeper.
I'm worried about filling the room just because I'm not sure how keen people are to be in a semi-rural setting with a bunch of people that aren't typically very rural kind of people, with a bunch of animals and a bunch of queer, vegetarian, vegan people. Yeah, so I hope we find someone.
And now a cautionary tale of when good housemates go bad. Based on your true life stories.
This is my room, and this is my stuff. This is my stuff going missing. All sorts of things. Makeup, pillows, books, clothes. It was driving me crazy. I knew it wasn't my housemate, Jade. She wouldn't fit in any of my clothes, and I'd never seen her wearing my makeup. But as things kept disappearing, I had to check. And there it all was, under Jade's bed. Makeup, pillows, books, clothes. I took it all back. When I asked her about it, she finally admitted that she was a kleptomaniac. Kleptomaniac. She couldn't help it. So I made the klepto shelf, just for Jade, where I put all of the stuff I didn't mind losing for a while. And every now and then, I'd go and get them back, and the cycle would continue. And it worked perfectly. For a while. Until Jade stole the shelf. Jade...
As well as stealing from her housemate, Jade also stole my heart. Call me Jade.
So this is our spare room. It's been empty for a while now, particularly because our rent's going up. We've really got to find another housemate. It's got a window that looks out onto the porch, which is cool. So yeah, hopefully we find someone. It's pretty dusty.
Although it's desperate, there are some requirements they won't budge on.
Yeah, I suppose it's important for them to be queer friendly because all three of us are queer, so it would be a bit of an issue if they weren't.
When you are someone who's queer, and particularly for myself as someone who identifies as transgender, I think that there's real concerns around safety and things like that. I think that people do need to not just be queer friendly, but have an understanding maybe of what that means. It's your home, you want to be able to feel safe and comfortable and be yourself around housemates and feel like there's no judgment, no awkward questions. I think it's fine now, there's very rarely a time where someone misgenders me now. When I introduce myself as Charlie, people go, yep, Charlie, he, obviously a dude, you know, but I think that when you're sort of early stages of transitioning, like, people aren't always as respectful of that.
Marius, do you need a glass of water? Well, I made you one anyway. I think for Charlie, because it's such an important part of his own identity, he doesn't even want to have to defend it or for it to be something that someone has to try and understand. He just wants it to be a great thing that people are all cool with. So what did you write on the ad?
In capitals, text or email only, do not call. One person called me and I was just like,
Yeah,
you didn't, I was like, you didn't read the ad. Like, I really don't like talking to people on the phone. Like,
so finding a new housemate is all about, trying to get them out here, to lure them out here to see the place and try and, sell it to them here.
we had a lot of people, 2 people actually, that we thought might potentially be really good who seemed really keen. We emailed them back, just never heard again, even when we checked in. Then we had another 3 people who were pretty keen to come and have a look, who throughout the week pretty much, and 2 of them just this morning, just fell off the face of the earth. Okay, cool.
With only a couple of people showing interest, they're hoping that at least one will be keen.
There's a lot of people who don't like foxes and dingoes as well, so we're always a bit worried when we do housemate searching, like, about putting it out there. Then the next pen over, these are the kind of shyer guys in here.
I suppose having a lot of animals around is something, even if you do have your own pets, it's a bit of a difference in terms of just the sheer amount of animals.
Marius has the biggest room, my room's similar size to this room, and this is the room that we're leasing. It is small, but like it's also got a built-in out, you've got curtains.
I have been looking for quite a while. So yeah, it's been quite difficult. I think affordability always plays a massive part in housing. And when you're room sharing as well, just people that you're going to get along with and not butt heads with too much, so.
Despite their best efforts, not everyone will be the right fit.
You know, usually when the neighbours' roosters crow, about 6:37, they'll all have a bit of a howl and then calm down again. So it's like a bit of a built-in alarm system sometimes. People just don't read the ad. People don't read the ad. Like we say, must be queer friendly, no meat at home. We're wildlife rescuers who live with animals. And then people turn up and go, I don't like noise. I don't like barking.
Yeah, one factor that would probably put me off would be if there's constant noise, like barking and howling every day. Apart from that, yeah, everything seems all right.
Set on a rural property with a super busy shelter, 3 human housemates, and 47 animals. Could you live in this house?
I suppose to a new housemate, I'd just kind of enter it with an open mind.
The animals do present their own unique challenges. Trying to reconcile animal things and people things is always going to be a point of contention in a share house. But once you see that there is this awesome community of volunteers and housemates and friends who are working to make this place run, I think that that's a really fantastic thing to be a part of, and it's something that people get really passionate about.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no guys! I have a message from Rihanna. Might be really bad.
Rihanna or Rihanna?
Rihanna. No, it says Rihanna on the email. She had Rihanna. Rihanna?
It's a nickname.
I don't know.
What does it say?
It says Rihanna. All right, just hang on. It's loading. It's loading. Ah! Okay, it says, hey, just letting you know, I would be happy to move into your available room if you guys are happy with that. It was awesome meeting you all, and there was a smiley face.